Hello, pretty girls. Happy January, for goodness sakes. Happy 2025. I still don't know how that happened, but we're going to kick the year off with some really fun kits. Like the monster mother load of brand new product is dropping in the morning. Pardon me while we just get the iPad situated here. More new product than you can even imagine, and it's amazing new product. And so we're gonna have lots of really great things to have access to tomorrow morning, or rather at midnight Mountain Time tonight. And I'm gonna give you a good look at all the kits that you guys can earn free when you shop over on my website, as well as we're gonna talk a little bit about an event that we are going to be having later during the month of January that you're welcome to participate in. So we're gonna go ahead and get started. Now, when I say you're gonna have the mother load of new product tomorrow or at midnight tonight, I am not even kidding. We are going to have, and I would love to show you the goodies inside here. I'm not allowed to, per Stampin' Up! Rules. I can only show you the outside cover of all of the catalogs, but we are going to have the January-April 2025 mini catalog, which may be one of my favorite catalogs of all time. Like, of my 15, 16-year career, this might be my favorite one. I love everything in it from start to finish. And if you're my customer, if you're listening to this and you're one of my customers and you have ordered from me recently, I put you on my mailing list to have the mini catalog mailed directly to your door. So you may already have this if you have been doing business with me recently. So you may have already poured over these pages, and maybe you're thinking the same thing that I'm thinking, that they're really great, right? So you're going to have the mini catalog drops tomorrow. You are going to have the new scrapbooking brochure is going to drop tomorrow. So this is filled with, I believe, 4 kits that is going to have the kind of the look and feel of what we were used to way back with Close to My Heartland, with the workshop kits, right? You're going to have a lot of 12 by 12 white core, two-tone cardstock options in here. You're going to have workshop kits in here. A lot of the things that we are used to now. I'm excited for the annual catalog this spring, when we'll get to see the full shebang of all of the 12 by 12 scrapbooking products. But for now, this is going to definitely make you very happy. So all of these products will drop in the morning, or rather tonight at midnight. Then you are going to have all of the online exclusives that you'll see, and they are my favorite online exclusives that we've had thus far. So some of the things that you may see as we walk through artwork, you might notice are in the online exclusives. You've not seen them in a catalog. So I absolutely love them. So you're going to get online exclusives in the morning. You're going to get the 3 kits, brand new kits are going to drop in the morning. And then also tomorrow kicks off Celebration. Again, I wish I could show you all the fun things in these catalogs, but I'm not allowed to. But Celebration is the great big promotion that Stampin' Up! Has every single year. It's going to start tomorrow, and it runs until the very end of February. And so what that essentially means for those who are shopping is that every $60 that you spend, and it doesn't matter where you spend it. So it's anywhere that you spend $60 outside of Paper Pumpkin, okay? So you can get online exclusives, you can get clearance items, you can get stuff from any catalog, anything that's available in the online store. For every $60 that you spend, when you go to checkout, you'll be prompted to add free items of your choice. Now, this is unlimited. So if you order, $120 in product, you're going to get to pick 2 items for free. If you order 180, you can pick 3, that kind of thing. And so it'll walk you through and prompt you the different items that you're able to look at. Or to earn for free. There's multiple paper packs. There are stamp sets. There's die cuts in there. There's some embellishments in there. They're awesome. One of the paper packs that you will see in the Create Your Way kit, these cute little toadstools, that's one of the paper packs from the Celebration. So you can earn that for free should you choose to add more of that to your stash. It's really adorable. So when I say there's lots of great stuff coming in the morning, I am not even kidding. So just get ready. There's going to be plenty to look through and to add to your shopping cart if you're in need of adding things to your shopping cart. But let's go ahead and we'll talk about and show you guys the things that you can get for free when you decide to shop with me. So what I'm doing is I am promoting or using the Terrific Toadstools bundle. for the January kits. Now, you guys know how we've orchestrated these kits since joining Stampin' Up! Is since Stampin' Up! Doesn't have a Stamp of the Month program like Close to My Heart had, I've been designing them and orchestrating them in such a way that they're going to be able to be used with any stamp or die cut or bundle or that type of thing that you have, whether it's something that you buy on the website or whether it's something that you have in your stash. It's totally up to you guys. Let's get that out of the way so you're not glaring at my face. How about that? But this is going to be a kit that we're calling the Pop-Up Panel Create Your Way Workshop. And so it has this pop-up panel, but yet it will fold flat to put in an envelope. So it has this really fun dimensional look, okay? But yet it will fold flat to put in an envelope. So this kit is going to create 6 of these pop-up panel cards. And the kit that you're going to receive is going to be all of the cardstock and the pattern papers that you guys are gonna need. Of course, your white cardstock to do your stamping and your die cutting on, all of your colored cardstocks to create your card base, your pattern papers, all of the embellishments that you see here that are as far as paper, those are all included. Now, I did use the fun pearls that are going to be on the supply listing. Of course, those are not included in your kit. And then of course you guys are going to have to buy your, if you want to use toadstools, you're going to have to grab the Terrific Toadstools bundle. Now, again, the paper and the cardstock will come in your kit, but if you guys like this paper, you will be able to get it for free with your purchase, because as you know, to qualify for the Create Your Way kit, to earn that free shipped to your door in the mail, it is a $75 order using the host code. Okay, all of the information for host codes and all of that are going to be posted after I am done with this video. Okay. And so when you guys place a $75 order and use a host code, you will earn the pop-up panel card kit shipped to your door for free. Well, when you've spent $75, it means you're going to qualify for at least one celebration item. So you can go through the catalog and you can pick any of the celebration items that are available. The little Terrific Toadstools paper happens to be one of them. So if you're like, oh my gosh, I'm buying the toadstools because they're stinking adorable, right? And I'm going to make more. I want to make more than 6 of these cards. So I'm going to get the toadstool paper for free. It's really fun that you'll be able to pick whichever, kind of like a special that we used to have with Close to My Heart, only you didn't get to pick it, right? They picked it for you. This one you get to pick through the entire catalog in that brochure to pick out whatever you would like. So in the supply listing that'll be up in the VIP page on the blog and all that good stuff, hopefully tonight, is going to have the ink colors that you used and all of that good stuff. But the bundle for the Terrific Toadstools is the Terrific Toadstools stamp set. Okay, it's got a lot of really cute little sentiments in there, and the fun little mushrooms are ridiculously cute. And then it comes with a punch. So it has a punch that will punch out 2 sizes and shapes of the mushrooms, and then you've got the little one of the stems as well. I'll just be, pardon me, I always yawn when we turn the camera on. I will be honest with you guys, these were really easy. The mushrooms and the stems and the little grassy little hill here were so easy. It was not really a big deal to cut them out. So if you like the ease and the quickness of a punch, great, you have one. But if you don't really mind fussy cutting, they really didn't take very long. Just saying. So this is going to be the bundle that we used with this kit. Now I did bring in 2 other dies to use with this kit. Now again, you guys, Create Your Way kit, we are talking about them and using them and working with them to where everybody knows it is essentially a concept, right? It's a style of card that we're creating and that we will be creating during the online event that'll happen in February, right? So if you guys need to use from your stash, or you want to use something different than what I use, you're absolutely welcome to do that, okay? On the back sides of the toadstools, in fact, I have some of the extra pieces right here. I'll just show you. There are a lot of patterns that don't have mushrooms on them. So you can still create the pieces that come in the kit, but you don't necessarily have to use the mushroom theme if that's not really something that you're into, right? So you've got some wood grain there, some leaves, some dots, some plaids, some stripes. And then you've got, like, this is a fun little stripe here Another beautiful stripe there. So if you don't really like mushrooms, maybe you want to use a floral or something fun like that. You have lots of options. You can absolutely make this kit work for whatever dies and stamps you wish to use for it. So just kind of go through and look at the catalogs. If you want to grab something new, grab something new. And if you want to use from your stash, you can do that too. Now, the two that I use that again they're very generic. Okay, so if you're like, Suze, I'm not ready to pull the trigger on those yet, I'll show you what I used, and then you guys can determine whether you would like them or whether you kind of want to use with something that you have already. So we punched the windows using the Everyday Arches dies, okay? These are another nesting die. That's my favorite style of die, is one that nests, because I always like to layer things and have a border around things, and I love them. By the way, the stamp set is awesome. This will most likely, I don't have the next 4 months mapped out yet. Most likely these will be one of our Create Your Way bundles that we incorporate into the monthly kit, most likely, okay? So if you wanted to grab them together, again, I used the dies in the kit. I did not use the stamp set in the kit. That being said, you absolutely could choose to use the stamp set if you didn't want to use the mushrooms. You certainly could. But you guys know, whenever you buy a bundle, which is the stamp and the die, or the stamp and the punch, when you buy them as a bundle, you save 10%. So if knowing that we use this month, another month we're most likely going to use this as well, you might choose to grab them now as a bundle and save that 10% when you add it to your shopping cart. Again, if you buy it now, that's more dollars that goes towards all of your free products that you can pick from during Celebration. Celebration just goes till the end of February, so it's not something that we're going to have indefinitely. So if you're gonna spend the Christmas money, right? Or mama's going to spend her allowance. You might want to do when you're going to get some extra free stuff, right? So we use Everyday Arches dies. That is what cut the fun window here, okay? And so let's see. Oh, Sonia, I checked my iPad. I can see a comment. Oh my gosh, Facebook does not like me. It doesn't usually show me comments. So I'm so glad that you like them. What's the name of the kit? Can I get a catalog? So send me a message whenever we're done, and we'll work out catalogs and things like that. Okay. So this is how I achieved the windows here. You're going to need a window to really be able to see that pattern paper underneath there. And so I used the Everyday Arches. Now, again, if you guys are like, Suze, love it, not in my budget, right? You could use a couple circle dies that you have in your stash or something like that and layer them and have a really beautiful, pardon me, border that way, right? And then on the back side, I used the inside pieces of all of those dies. You can see the stitching if my webcam will focus. Look at that stitching around them. I love them. And I piggybacked them on the back. So there was no wasted cardstock at all. We used everything that came in the kit, right? So Everyday Arches is how we achieved the window. Then these fun little bright colored border strips on here, I absolutely love them. Absolutely love them. They add so much. I do love it so much. If you guys have another border die that you would rather use, you can do that. But I used the Ocean Friends. This is another one that's in the new catalog. I used the Ocean Friends die. And so that's what gave us this fun little wavy border here. Again, use from your stash if you would like, or you can just use the strip of cardstock that comes in your kit that's already pre-cut if you don't want to use the don't want the waves on it. But again, this one is one that was one of my very favorites, and so there is a high probability this will make it into a kit in the future. I'm not promising that one for certain, but there's a high probability that we will use this because the beach is my happy place, and the paper is completely beautiful as well. So again, feel pretty confident you're going to have a lot of really great inspiration for this one if you choose to add it to your shopping cart. Again, it's up to you. Not promising anything, just kind of sharing with you guys what I really like. So those were the two additional dies that we used. Again, it'll all be on the supply listing. Okay. But this is what you guys will get. And I'll just quickly show these up close. You can see the mushrooms are ridiculously cute, popping up to say hi. And then on the back, there are some different little sentiments. So this one says just a little note. And again, it flattens to go in an envelope, okay? They're so cute. And you can see I took several of those little grass shapes and just trimmed them out and placed them here and there to kind of give it some really fun dimension. You can see, again, some of that pop of that color here on the outer edge where we use that border die, which is so fun. Look at all of these mushrooms, you guys. They're so fun. They're just very, very dimensional. They really are. I had so much fun with this kit. When I looked at the book, this was not the one I planned on using first, but when I saw the toadstool paper in the celebration, I thought, oh my gosh, well, we have to do this in January then, so everybody can use the kit with the paper if they want to grab the paper and get it for free. So isn't it so cute? I love it. So you have 6 of these, and we'll have the live event with all the giveaways and the pre-cut kits that I give away and all that stuff. We're going to do all of that in February. And anybody that places the order for the $75 to get the kit, you guys will get the link to be added into the group, and you can come and enjoy the class with us and be able to earn those giveaways and all of that good stuff. So this is the kit you're going to get for a $75 order on my website. And again, at $75, that earns you one free item in the celebration catalog. Okay, so let's have a look at the big workshop. You guys know this is kind of what this may be subject to change in the future, but for now we're kind of keeping the same rhythm. But we have the $75 kit, and then we have a great big scrapbooking workshop. And when you place a $125 order, which that's 2 items you get to pick from the celebration catalog, right? So you're already getting a lot more bang for your buck than you normally do, right? But I'll show you guys the supply listing and all of that good stuff for the workshop will be up on the blog and in the VIP group, hopefully before I go to bed tonight. But I love Cricut. This paper collection, the Marbled Elegance, did not have a sticker sheet. So I got to do all print and cut Cricut pieces, right? So I enjoy designing those. I enjoy cutting those for my customers, but I have a lot of customers that enjoy they enjoy the print and cut, the Cricut pieces, but they don't enjoy cutting them. And so what has evolved over the years is when a person will place a $125 order on my website using the host code that will be posted, okay? When you order $125, you're going to get what we call the add-on kit. And the add-on kit is all of the cardstock except your 12 by 12 base pages, okay? So you don't have to buy the individual packs of the cardstock, okay? All the cardstock, all the Cricut pieces, and all the print and cut die cuts. So for a $125 order, you're going to get the add-on kit, okay, for the big scrapbooking workshop. You're also going to get the $75 kit. So you get 2 for that $125 order. You also can choose 2 items from the celebration catalog. So you can see it's already compounding, right? Like you're already getting a ton of bang for your buck. So this is what your add-on kit is going to look like this month. It's got a bunch of cardstock and it has a bazillion of the Cricut pieces. So the workshop has a love theme to it, not necessarily all a Valentine theme, although there are some elements that have Valentines associated with them, but it's mostly just a love theme. So I'm going to go through and show you guys those pages, but you're going to get all of this shipped to your door along with the $75 kit when you place a $125 order and you use the host code, okay? Now, it goes up from there, but I'm going to show you this first, okay? So I'm going to quickly run through here. We usually do another video during the month and show you guys up close all the pages, but we're quickly going to run it through here, okay? So this one is Love You Loads. There happens to be a pickup load of hearts, which I thought was pretty punny, okay? Maybe I'm the only one laughing, I don't know. But I thought it was ridiculously cute. So you've got this beautiful hearts marbled elegance paper that has different varieties of pink and red in it with gold foiling on it. It is gorgeous, you guys, absolutely gorgeous. So we got to use that paper, and then I got to design a lot of fun print and cuts. So you've got some fun banners up here, a little Polaroid. This is my favorite image that I designed of the entire month, okay? This cute little pickup that has love on it. Now, I used the heart dies that came with the Marbled Elegance collection, the suite. I did use those heart dies in this collection. Now, if you guys have other heart dies that you would rather use and not buy another set, you can, but I'm gonna show you something else before I turn off this video that might convince you that you want to add those to your order, right? So these are going to be accompanied. They are definitely an optional thing, but they're going to be on the supply list as well. You can see we use some more of the gold thread, which I love, and the gold hearts that also come in the Marbled Elegance suite. And I also added in a little bit of the cherry cobbler ribbon that has a little bit of that gold stitching in it. That's completely beautiful. This is also a brand new embossing folder. Again, this will all be on your supply listing, but I just want you guys to kind of see some of this up close, right? It's completely beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And it will work for many, many occasions, okay? This one is I'm Yours, No Refunds. Okay, this one has something that actually does reference Valentine's Day. If you guys are like, I love the love idea, Suze, but I don't really have anything I want to put in an album for Valentine's Day, well, then you can just take these little pieces that I gave you, created for icons there if you would like. But what my idea was, if you guys didn't want to use the cards, instead of a 4x3 photo that you put here, just put alter the pattern at all, but you can just take off the card that mentions Valentine's and use it as a photo space instead, right? More of those die cut hearts that I ran through the embossing folder, which was really fun. Just lots of these typical Susan elements, you know, satellite elements around the large focal icon. That is just something that really speaks to me when I'm creating. So you can see just some fun little, you can take a bunch of little things and piggyback them, and it becomes this really fun, great big focal image that I just really love. So this one is Do All Things with Love. And my gnome lovers, okay, there you go. I don't like the gnomes. My girls have heard that for years. Close to my heart, I had a thing with gnomes. I don't like them. I think they look really creepy. But just for my girls that love gnomes, I added a page with gnomes in them, with Valentine gnomes. So this one is Do All Things with Love. And you can see that beautiful embossing there on that petal pink cardstock. Fun little knot behind there. More of that, those little die cut hearts. This one has a beautiful leaf stitching on it. I think it's one of my favorites of all of them that is in that set. And you can see here, cute little Valentine gnome, more of that clustering. You can see that paper. It's just beautiful with that gold foiling. Absolutely beautiful. You can see more of the fun little gnomes. And again, some great photo spaces for you to use. Okay. Oh, Sonia loves the gnomes. I don't like them. I never have. They're just creepy to me. Like things that very much are a person or looks like a person in a costume of any kind creep me the heck out. Like I don't do Santa Claus. I don't do Easter Bunny. I don't do Halloween. I don't like it. And the gnomes just look creepy. Like they got their faces covered. They got hats on and costumes on. It's not my thing. Don't like it. So I'm tickled of all of you girls that love them. That is me taking one for the team, designing pieces for you guys that love the gnomes, right? They just won't be going to my album. That is all. So here's one that has Valentine's Day. But again, you guys can see this can just be substituted. Just take it off there and it's not going to affect your pattern at all. Okay. So again, more beautiful gold foiling, lots of gold sparkles on here, but you've got the thread, the paper, the stitching in the ribbon. You've got the gold embellishments. It's completely beautiful. I love it. So lots of fun stitching on those die cuts, lots of embossing on the cardstock strips. All these little cardstock pieces are pre-cut and they'll come in the add-on kit for you. So if you guys qualify for the add-on kit, the only paper and cardstock you have to buy is your pack of your black cardstock, your 12 by 12 black cardstock. All the bases use black, okay? So you have to buy that, and then you have to buy your Marbled Elegance paper. I will provide all of the other for you, okay? It all comes in the add-on kit, okay? So then over here, we've got, again, more of those really beautiful little piggyback die cut hearts. Another fun little cricket piece here that just kind of tucks underneath that photo that I love. This one is the I love you in the alphabet. You've probably seen that before. That's nothing, I did not invent that. I've seen that before. But again, just a cute, really easy to put together, very usable layouts. Again, you've got fun Be Mine. It definitely looks Valentine's, feels Valentine's, but I would not, it would not bug me to use that as a page title, not referencing something with Valentine's Day, right? You've got a few more of these little Valentine pieces, but again, like I said before, you can just take those off if you don't want it to reference Valentine's Day and put a photo in its place, and you don't have to change anything about the pattern. So I did that on purpose for you to make that really easy for you to adjust for the style of photos that you guys are wanting to put in your album. So you can see, again, more of those little clusters here. All the cardstock, I think most all the cardstock has been embossed with that embossing folder. I cannot get enough of it. I just love it. And then the last one, this one is Remember This Day. And again, you've got my fun thing about creating for Valentine's Day or using Valentine products is the mixture of the reds and the pinks. I don't know why that color palette is so appealing to me, but it absolutely is. I love it. I absolutely love it. So I adore these pages. You see lots of that fun embossing there. That folder is amazing. Really great usable title. Remember this day. You can see lots of those embossed hearts. They're beautiful. And then my heart is wherever you are. So again, like this is not just your significant other. This can, work for, grandkids and different, lots of different people that you would put in your album. So again, it's going to be super easy to put together, but this is going to be the big workshop that will be available during the month of January. And you guys will be able to grab, all those supplies over on my shopping website. Now, if you want to spend a little bit more, again, I usually have something at the $200 spend, right? I created these last month and offered them to my customers who spent $200. I have some left over. So what I'm going to do is they're going to be first come, first serve. So the first people of the month that spend $200 are going to get this entirely pre-cut kit. Everything is included for you, okay? Everything. This is some old close to my heart things, so I'm just using up my stash, okay? And those of you who love close to my heart, this will be a great way for you to get your hands on some more of those products. So it's going to be 6 pages. Okay, it's completely pre-cut for you and everything is included, okay? All your base pages, all your pattern paper, you've got 4 or 5 sheets of the printed die cuts in here. You've got your bling, your embellishments, two sets of embellishments or 2 types of embellishments. You've got ribbon in here, all the Cricut print and cut pieces, the zip strips, everything that you need to put all 6 of these pages together is all in this package. So if you spend $200 and you use the host code, you're gonna get this kit, providing I still have it available, the add-on kit, as well as the $75 mushroom card kits. Okay, so you're going to get all of that at the $200 spend. Okay, I don't have a way to restock these, obviously, because I can't get the product anymore, right? So once they're gone, they're gone. And I have no problem telling you if it determines whether you place a $200 order or not. You can message me and ask me if I still have them available, and I won't lie to you. Like, it's not something I keep a secret. So we'll quickly run through these. It's beautiful wintry pastel. We're currently in the middle of an ice storm, so I'm not really a fan. But if you guys want to put, pictures in there, that if it's a wonderful time of year for you, that's grand for you, I'm not a fan. So I will not be putting any of those pictures in my album, but I'm going to show you these beautiful pages. I love this little village scene here with all the die cuts. I love it. And you've got some fun journaling strips up there. Love it. Love it. This one, I love designing in Cricut, you guys. It makes me so happy. It's one of my most favorite things to do. This one is Snuggle Weather with these fun 2-tone snowflakes, and they will piggyback onto some of the die cut snowflakes. So you can see good times here. Got some blustery little die cuts. Snuggle Weather. This one has a fun little snowflake over here with some more of those 2-tone snowflakes, kind of just piggyback, lots of bling. This kit has lots of bling available. And again, it all comes in your kit. You don't buy anything for this kit. It will all be provided for you. You're just gonna need your photos and your adhesive, right? Everything else is coming in the kit for you. This one, again, definitely a winter theme, cozy season, it says. Lots of snowflakes, lots of those die cuts, and all the paper is pre-cut for you. So this is something that you'll just put together based on the photos, okay? There's a QR code on the envelope or on the package of this kit, and it will take you to the Google folder that has the layouts assembled, and essentially all you're gonna do is put them together like a puzzle, okay? So easy as can be. You don't have to cut any paper. There's no Cricut work, nothing. You just get it, put it together like a puzzle, you're good to go, okay? So this is what you'll get with a $200 order, including the add-on kit and including the $75 kit. Now let me show you about the event, okay? We try to make the videos short, but they never are short, okay? So I'm gonna have an event. We are calling it a creative showcase. So this is something that I am doing with my team and my customers, okay? And hopefully it's going to be successful, and we will be doing a lot more of them, okay? But we're gonna try this. We're gonna try this one because it's a new year and we're doing fun new things, okay? So what we're gonna do, and there'll be a complete supply listing for this. Fun fact, most of the things that you guys are using in the big scrapbooking workshop that I just showed you are also things that we are going to be using in this event. Okay. You'll see how all of those supplies are going to coordinate, right? Like we use the same embossing folder, we use the same embellishments, the same thread, the same hearts, the same paper pack, all of that. So the Great Big Marbled Elegance Scrapbook Workshop uses half of a pack of the pattern paper. The event uses less than a half a pack of the pattern paper. So if you get one full package of the paper, you can use half of it for the scrapbooking workshop and half of it for the event, and you won't run out of paper, okay? So what we're doing is the 25th of January, and again, I'm gonna put the supply list to the event on my blog as well as inside the VIP page. So if you're listening to this and you're part of my VIP Facebook group, this will be updated with the supply listing, just like everything else that we do at the beginning of the month, right? So you guys will know what we have used, what you need to add to your shopping cart, that kind of thing, in order to participate. If your order is at least $75, you are also going to get all of the Cricut pieces that I have used for the event, okay? Now, the Cricut pieces are optional. You can see we did lots of die cutting using those very same heart die cuts that we used in the big workshop. Again, I told you I purposefully did a lot of piggybacking, right? So it's not like you're buying two separate sets of products. You're buying a set of supplies and products, and you're gonna be able to use them for multiple projects, right? Just with what I'm teaching you, let alone with what you guys are doing in your own craft room. So we're gonna do it on the 25th. I already have an event set up. We've got lots of people already attending. I think my team is really excited about it. My customers are just now finding out about it with this video, and we'll be talking a little more about it during the month of January. But what I want to caution you guys is that if you want to attend the event, you're going to want to get your order in pretty quickly so that you have time to get your supplies in time for the 25th of January. Normally when we do classes, or at least when I do them, like the fun Create Your Way classes like you see here, we will do those the following month, right? So everybody gets to order during the month. It's a couple weeks later, then we have the event. Everyone's got time to get all the stuff they need. This is not the case. We're doing this in January. It's because I want everyone that if you're going to create things for a Valentine to give away for Valentine's Day, which not all of them are for Valentine's Day. Again, it just has an overall broad love theme, okay? But if you guys are creating things in the event to give away for Valentine's Day, I have to have the event before Valentine's Day so you're able to do that, right? So that's why we're working on a very short time schedule, okay? And that's why I encourage you, if you want to enjoy the event, because remember, tomorrow the floodgates open, okay? There are going to be so many orders, it's not even going to be funny. That's when they get backed up with ordering. Shipping gets backed up, and so if you guys don't want your order being late, not getting there in time for the event, then you need to get it in pretty quickly, okay? So we're going to be doing some treat bags, okay? Because the treat bags came with the Marbled Elegance suite or collection. So Stampin' Up! They call it a suite, and it includes like the paper, your coordinating bundle, like your stamp and your dies. It includes, your coordinating embellishments and things like that. And sometimes includes other things like an embossing folder and stuff like that. Well, the Marbled Elegance included treat bags. And so I thought, well, gosh, if we're using every other component in the collection, I want to use the treat bags too. So I've got some fun ways. I'm going to show you guys how to create the treat bags. Again, you can use them for Valentine's Day. You can use them for just overall, I'm going to give you a gift because I like you, love you, whatever. You could choose not to use them at all. It's totally up to you guys, but I'm going to show you some fun ways during the event to be able to put those together. Okay. So we're going to use treat bags, create treat bags. Now I'm going to tell you guys something that I feel like is going to be really important to you. Okay. You have to do nothing ahead of time except to order your product, okay? We are gonna cut everything on camera during the event that day. So if you're having to work and you can't get your prep work done, you don't wanna follow a cutting guide, and you don't know how to run a Cricut and all of that, don't worry, I will handle that. We're gonna do it all together. You're not gonna need a Cricut. All we're going to use is a paper trimmer and a die cutting machine is all we're going to need for the event. Okay. So no electronics, nothing like that. But we're going to sit, and it's just going to be an enjoyable afternoon of sitting down and creating together. I'm going to have sketches for every single project. So that also means that if you are a person that only wants to do the scrapbook pages, we're going to have at least 4. I have another layout that is not yet completed. I have one to show you today, but I have another one that I'm working on that will be done before the class, okay, with the sketch. So there'll be a minimum of 4 12 by 12 pages. We've got 8 cards. Some of them are designs I've never taught before. Treat bags. Okay. But what is interesting and what is going to be very unique about the way that we're doing this is it's going to be sketches for everything. And we're going to walk through how to create them step by step with our paper trimmer, that kind of thing. But what is great about it is that you have the versatility of picking and choosing what papers you want to feature where. And you also, if you're a person that says, Suze, I just do cards, I don't want to do the pages. Well, when you put all the projects together in a cutting guide, right? You're cutting all the pieces. Well, then you have pieces that are made for a layout, right? And if you don't want to make a layout, you've now made it harder to use that paper because it's cut into a piece that works with a layout, right? And all you wanted to do was cards, and then vice versa. Maybe you only wanted to do the scrapbook projects, but you didn't want to create the cards, right? Since we are working with sketches, individual sketches for each of the projects, you can pick and choose what you cut your paper up for, right? So there's going to be no wasted paper, none at all. Thank you, Brandy. I appreciate that. That's so kind of you. So no wasted paper, and you guys get to decide what projects you create with what paper, okay? Now, I've created all these projects. I started out with the other half of the paper pack, okay? I still have plenty of paper left. I have enough paper to create another two 12 by 12 pages, which you will see later on in the month when I get them done. And I have plenty left over. So you guys will be able to make all the tree bags that you have in the kit. You can make more cards if you want. You can make more pages if you want. But all of the projects are going to have a sketch so that you can just take them, put them in a notebook. You'll be able to go back and refer to them later. Okay, so I want it to be really enjoyable and relaxing, where no one is anxious because they didn't get their homework done, right? They didn't get all of their prep work done. I don't want anyone feeling that way. We're just going to do it all together. I can tell you that it's going to start at 1 o'clock in the afternoon on the 25th, and I can't tell you how long it's going to last. We're going to go until we're done. Okay, till we're tired. We may not get them all put together. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe we'll try to get in bed before our bedtime. We'll just see. Like I said, we're not going to put any parameters on it, guys. It's just going to be a fun, enjoyable day of girls hanging out. We're going to try to do it in Zoom. Okay, I'm not super duper skilled with Zoom, but I have some really great people who are going to help me. So we're going to try to do it in Zoom so that we can even reach people that are not on Facebook. Okay. So I'm just going to give you a little brief summary of some of the things that I've already created. Again, who knows? The artwork that day might look a lot different. I don't know. We'll see. But we've got, for the first, pages. Now, again, remember, with your $75 order this month, okay, you're not only going to get the Create Your Way kit, the mushroom kit, okay, with your $75 order, you'll get that shipped to you in the mail, but I'm also going to send you guys an envelope with all the Cricut pieces that I designed for the event, okay? So again, I don't want anyone who doesn't have a Cricut to feel like they cannot play with us, because I'm going to provide those for you, okay? Packed by the hands of my husband, okay? He packed every one of them. I think we're up to 300 Cricut kits now just for this event, that because I sent them to all of my team members, and yeah, and my customers will earn them as well. So this has been like a labor of love happening around this place. But I think this layout turned out really cute. Again, lots of that gold foil, and you can see there's that beautiful embossing folder again. Some fun Cricut pieces, okay? Great usable photo spaces. There's more of your twine. There is more of your gold hearts. This ribbon here is amazing. I have used a ton of it. I can't wait to show you all the tips and tricks I have with it, right? Really fun Cricut pieces. I had to use the truck again because I told you it was my favorite. We're just going to have a good time, you guys. It is going to be great fun. Absolute great fun. And I think when you're done, you will have got to make some really, really fun projects as well. So then we're going to create some fun cards, okay? This is what we call the two-fold card, okay? It folds flat for mailing Okay, but it also has this really fun mechanism that you can open it up. Okay, I've got 2 versions of those, and I used a mixture of the Cricut pieces as well as the die cut pieces. So again, if you guys don't want to buy the die cuts, you can lean on the Cricut pieces, or you can use a different kind of die cut. It's whatever you would like, but I am giving you guys hopefully some really fun inspiration to be able to use some of the either the products that you already have or products that you want to add to your shopping cart, right? And don't forget, every $60 that you order, you can choose an item for free out of the Celebration catalog this month as well. So you're going to get lots of freebies this month, you guys. It's going to feel like Christmas time for the mamas, okay? So again, another 2-fold card. Just some fun little embellishing there on the front. I love it. Let's see, this one is just a simple, I think we called this one the 2-strip card was the name of that sketch. It's kind of hard coming up with names of sketches. It's not an easy job, but a very simplistic card. This one does have that Valentine's Day on it. Again, that fun gold ribbon. My gosh, I love it. Okay, so very simplistic. Cute little truck again. Yes, you're getting multiples of the trucks in your little packet, okay? Again, you can see it really works great for Valentine's Day, but guys, this is a card I would send all year long. It would not bother me at all to send it any time of year, even not around Valentine's Day, okay? So then this one was the, let's see, we called it the Circle Spinner Window sketch that we did a class on this one before, but it was interactive. It had a spinner element. This one is just a flat front. So I'm going to show you guys how to create those fun layered windows and look at those beautiful, beautiful stitching on the die cut. I love it. Just, it's so great. You can take just all of those little tiny elements and cluster them together, and they're just beautiful. It's absolutely beautiful. So you can see inside of that window, just some fun little pattern paper. Again, just a fun way to use those die cuts. We used the matching stamp set to that bundle as well. We used all of the elements in that collection, every single one of them, including the treat bags, the stamp, the die cut, all the embellishments, the paper. It's gonna be great fun. This one is really fun, okay? So it looks really simplistic on the front, okay? But when you open it up, I'm gonna teach you how to make this fun interactive element with a heart die cut, okay? Oh my gosh, I love it. It's so cool. Okay, so again, this is something that I would not have a problem sending all year long. Like I would probably change the Be Mine to like a birthday sentiment or something like that, even a thank you sentiment. And it is like the little pop-up heart feature, anything for any occasion that would work there in the middle. I love it. It's so ridiculously cute. So I'm going to teach you guys how to make that. Then we've got this one. Sometimes I just love projects that are a little bit understated. I tend to lean towards the more simplistic patterns and things like that, just because I just tend to go with like the clean and simple look many times. But this one is so fun because all we did to make this card really fun is just take a big chunk out of it, right? Like if we were taking a bite, we just cut part of that heart out of the edge and then layered some of these smaller elements, right? You've got the stitching on the heart there. You've got the little stylish shapes banner there hanging over the edge, pattern paper on the back, layered a few of those gold hearts on the inside. It's just so fun. You can instantly just give it such character just by taking a chunk out of the edge of it. It's so fun. And then this one is a design that's actually been around since probably the beginning of card making, but I've never taught it in a class, not even one time. So we're gonna do this one, this fun little flap card here. And it's got this really great, look at that ribbon, you guys. So the fun thing about this ribbon, I love it. It's my favorite embellishment in all the new catalogs. It's my very favorite one. If I had to pick one, this is it. So it's this poofy, like bold and sassy ribbon. It's 1.5 inches wide, but you can see, you can make it narrow by twisting it. I twisted it here. I did not cut that, I twisted it, okay? So you can have a whole nother look there. But what I love about it is that if you wanna put this in an envelope, it smushes flat, completely flat, but then when you take it out, it just pops right back up. It's like magic. It's not really a wire ribbon. It just has this really cool ability. I don't know. I don't know how to explain it. I don't know how to explain it. All I know is that I stinking love it, and I think I'm on my second spool, and it's not even live to customers yet. Super fun, okay? So 8 cards, a minimum of 4 scrapbook pages, a minimum of 4 treat bags, and we'll just see where the day goes, because again, I'm not gonna run out of paper for this, all right? So all of the information will be up on the blog and the VIP page, hopefully before I go to bed tonight, so that you guys will have the supply listing to add to your order. And so you can get, again, for every $60 that you spend, you can pick an item out of the Celebration catalog, okay? And you're still also going to get all of the freebies from me this month, and you can get up to four free freebies from me this month, including, in addition to all of the Celebration items you can get from the company. So if you guys have questions, post them below or send me a message. Either way, I'm super happy to answer those and address those. And I'll help you get your orders placed. And we're going to have a good time this month, you guys. It is going to be great, great fun. So if you have questions, let me know. Shout at me. So happy to serve. And until then, I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your week. And I will see you next time.